Is that what you're doing?
Alright guys, I am back with my review of the Ring of Honor War Show from Asheville, North Carolina tonight. I thought it was a great show. I had a great time watching this one. And you're actually not a big wrestling fan. So you were kind of going in there with an open mind. And I guess... but he doesn't know anything about wrestling. So, I mean, it's a different show when you go watch it live. I think you don't have to be a huge wrestling fan. You can go watch live wrestling and just get a lot of enjoyment out of it, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, so I got to meet a lot of the wrestlers and stuff too, which was really cool. I got some pictures autographed from Kevin Steen and Charlie Haas. And the thing about Charlie Haas, the big news of this show was Charlie Haas retired. Like, out of nowhere. He just came out for his match. He was supposed to squash a local jobber guy. And he just, before the match, he said, "This is going to be my last wrestling match. I've seen a lot of people die in this business. And it's time for me to go home and be a father." So Charlie Haas wrestled his last match in Asheville, North Carolina against a jobber and put him over. He lost the match. And on the way home, you were saying that I think he thought this was Nashville. Because why wrestle your last match in Asheville? It just didn't make any sense. But yeah, I don't know. It seemed like he had some real heat with Kevin Kelly. He spit at him. And he said Kevin Kelly was talking all this crap about him. Delirious, the booker, was talking crap, telling the guys Charlie Haas didn't care about him. So he said, "I care about all the wrestlers in the locker room." It was very strange, but yeah, I guess this was Charlie Haas retiring from wrestling and quitting Ring of Honor. I didn't know what to make of it, but that was the big news from the show. But I did put some pictures up on the Facebook page of me with Jay Briscoe, Steen, Davey Richards, Charlie Haas, and I got some great photos. I got a ton of pictures from the show I'm going to put up, but I wanted to go ahead and do the review first. So I took so many pictures, I'm just going to use the pictures to remind me of everything that happened. It had a pretty good crowd for the show, but there were some annoying ass.
There was a shitload of annoying assholes.
Annoying people. Actually, I didn't think it was that bad. You've only seen local, and I mean local indie shows from when we were in high school, so you haven't really seen live wrestling. I didn't think the crowd was that bad, but you thought they were just shitting on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some guy behind us who had his kids, and I swear to God, there was like 5 of these fucking kids. And every time he would say something, "This is boring," when no one else was chanting "This is boring," the kids would chime in, and with these high-pitched voices. And then later on he was saying, "Kill, Sting, kill," and it was just, "Kill, Sting, kill," like in the back for the entire time. I mean, it was just horrible, and other people were getting pissed off. They were chanting "Shut the fuck up," and this guy was just trying to get attention. He was trying to make the damn show about him, and it really pissed me off. And before the show ended, he got out of there, like before anybody else left after the main event. But yeah, it was so bad. You said the Asheville crowd was yelling at each other more than the wrestlers. They were fighting against each other with people saying "Shut the fuck up" and "This is boring." I mean, he was chanting "This is boring" during the American Wolves versus Caprice and Cedric. And you're going to go to a Ring of Honor show and chant "This is boring" and Davey Richards. Like, do you know where the fuck you are? I mean, it didn't make any sense to me, and it was so annoying. And everybody was saying go back to watching Cena and all types of stuff to him, but this guy would not give up. He thought it was boring, and he was going to make damn sure everybody in this place knew he thought it was fucking boring. I hated that guy. And those annoying ass kids. But anyways, on to the first match, which was Adam Page versus Michael Elgin. And this was a cool match, I thought. Simple way to open the show. Adam Page got his nose busted open. He was bleeding a little bit. And what did you think of this, the opening match?
I don't know. I mean, it was entertaining, but as far as I wasn't expecting anybody to bleed as soon as we got there.
Well, that was definitely accidental, but I don't know when he got it, when he got the bloody nose. But Michael Elgin hits the buckle bomb and the spinning power bomb for the win, so no surprise there. I don't even think this match was announced. It was kind of just a nice way to open the show, but yeah, Michael Elgin did an awesome job here. Adam Page did a great job too. And then we had QT Marshall come out. And he said something, I can't remember. He was the guy wearing the robe.
Was you talking about the God's Gift guy?
Yeah. And people were chanting Q-tip at him.
That's because he was wearing a bedazzled robe. Oh, matching trunks as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just got a text message, so I don't know what you just said. Anyway, he was wrestling some dude, Aaron Dean, I think his name was. I don't know, it was a local jobber guy. And Scum hits the ring. Did you like Scum? You thought that was a cool thing, right?
Except for the one training looking guy who's got the neck thing.
The neck thing?
He was wearing
the zombie
like
princess?
super tight leather pants. And
you're thinking Jimmy Jacobs. Yeah, Jimmy Jacobs, Jimmy Rave, and Steve Corino hit the ring. Oh my god, that was awesome, because Steve Corino lost his voice, but he's still cutting this promo. So Steve Corino's out there, and he's got this raspy voice, and he's saying Ring of Honor is going to die. This may be the last time you ever get to see this company and chant, you know, ROH. And he's just doing the typical Scum thing. And Mike Mondo and Grizzly Redwood come out. They start the match with Jimmy Jacobs and Jimmy Rave versus Mondo and Grizzly Redwood. And Steve Corino's right in front of us. And I said, "You suck." And he looked at me and said, "Shut up, asshole." Oh, that was awesome too. So, yeah, that's the other thing about the seats. I really wanted to get seats right near the entrance where the wrestlers come out, and I didn't order this the tickets until this week, so I had to wait and pick them up at the door. And I tried to call Ring of Honor, see if there was any way I could get those, because I waited till the last minute for the Charlotte show, and I got seats right next to the entranceway. So I was hoping to get those, but I could not get Ring of Honor on the phone. I emailed them, and they never emailed me back. I don't know what the hell was going on, but yeah, we had still pretty good seats, third row, I guess right in front of the hard cam, so that's where everybody was facing, cutting promos, and later on the Hoopla Hottie. Yeah. Showing her ass and stuff. What is this a picture of? I have no idea. Oh, Rhett Titus versus BJ Whitmer. Crowd died for this match. Do you remember that one?
Most of it.
Let me see if I can show you a picture. Pictures are so blurry. That one?
I thought his ass said reptile.
His ass said ruthless, I believe. But anyways, yeah, BJ Whitmer versus Rhett Titus. Who won that match?
I don't know. I had a hard time keeping track of some of the things that were going on.
Yeah, I was getting some nachos at one point, and I think you said for the Charlie Haas match, the jobber guy beat Charlie Haas, and I said, "What did he beat him with?" You said a slam. I said, what the hell kind of slam? He said, "I don't know." So I was like, shit, man, I don't even know what the finish was, but it was a slam. There's only about 1 million of those variations. So let's see here. Yeah, Jimmy Rave. Something happens. Rhett Titus hits BJ Whitmer with a roll of quarters. I remember that happening.
Oh, yeah, because that weird ass announcer guy kept trying to hand it to him.
Steve Corino.
Yeah.
And then we got the American Wolves. They run out to make the save because, oh yeah, the tag match. Scum wins too because they beat Grizzly Redwood.
Another thing with the quarters. that guy stuck one in his pants and then threw it at a guy in the crowd after the match, and I was like, that shit is nasty. The guy kept it. He kept the quarter.
Times are tough all over. So then we got American Wolves versus Caprice and Cedric. And it did start off slow. Crowd wasn't really into it. But that's how a lot of these American Wolves matches are. They start slow, they wrestle, and then towards the end it picks up and there's spots all over the place. That's how it always has been. And I mean, some people were just really quiet, and that's when that dumbass started saying this is boring, trying to put himself over. But yeah, it turned into a great match. I thought it was an awesome match. And the American Wolves win. And they put over CNC afterwards. Then we had the intermission. And Alabama Attitude versus Red Dragon, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, which was a decent tag match, I thought. I think Bobby Fish cut an awesome promo on people from the South.
Yeah. And
talking about Easter and how they think the Easter Bunny's coming or something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but
I pretty much just called the entire crowd white trash and inbred hicks.
Yeah. He said some other funny stuff I can't remember right now, but it was another decent match. Red Dragon goes over, of course. And then we got, I think we also had the Charlie Haas match, which I've talked about. Can't find the pictures for it though. It's going to drive me crazy. So anyways, then we had the four-way Proving Ground match. Matt Taven versus Roderick Strong versus Jay Lethal versus ACH, the Super Saiyan. And you really liked ACH. You thought he was awesome.
Yeah.
So the winner of this match gets a shot at the TV title. I said in my video, kind of doing a preview for the show, that I thought ACH would win, and ACH gets the win in this match. He definitely did an awesome job here, but when he came out, when Matt Taven came out with Truth Martini, he had this girl with him, one of the Hoopla Hotties. I think it's one of the girls from the Uncut video they did on the Ring of Honor YouTube channel, and she was wearing these really short shorts, and I mean, it was crazy.
They weren't really shorts. That shit was.
They weren't shorts. I mean,
underwear.
They were like shorter than boy shorts.
Yeah, they were up there.
So that was a sight to see there. I actually put a picture of that on the Facebook page too, if you want to check that out. So yeah, ACH won the match. I thought it was a really fun match. I really liked the main event, but I have to say this match was probably my favorite of the entire night.
It was actually, yeah, that was probably the best match, except for the end of the last match.
Yeah.
That got crazy real fast.
I actually took pictures of a spot. They would try to do a Tower of Doom, if you remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were going to do a superplex on ACH off the top, and the other guys were going to stop them, but it kind of just collapsed. They weren't able to get it up. So that kind of sucked, but it was still a really fun match. Then we got the main event, which was Mark Briscoe versus Kevin Steen for the world title. Another match that kind of started off slow but picked up, and crowd really got into it. I mean, they put on a damn good match in the main event, I thought. And Jimmy Jacobs comes out to be in Steen's corner. Jay Briscoe comes out to be in his brother's corner. And then the rest of Scum jumps the rails. Jimmy Rave and Rhett Titus. And Steve Corino's back out there. And so the Briscoe family comes out. Papa Briscoe, Jethro, Uncle Jethro, and something happens. I think Jimmy Jacobs gets on the apron, and Jay Briscoe runs over, pulls him down, and then all hell just breaks loose. They all start fighting. Uncle Jethro takes a chair shot to the head, Just no fucks given at all. I mean, he's not even a wrestler.
The Papa guy was choking one guy out for like a minute straight. Yeah. He's like shaking this guy's head.
Papa Briscoe grabs Red Titus and was selling it like. Oh, it was so cool. So yeah, that's how everything just kind of broke down, and then Mark Briscoe puts somebody through a table.
I remember seeing that, but I don't remember who it was that was on the table.
I can't remember either, but he put somebody through a table on the outside, and then Steen hits the F5, Mark Briscoe kicks out, and then Steen hits the package pile driver, and I knew it was over. So Steen wins the match here, and afterwards, the Briscoe family brings Jimmy Jacobs in, they hit the Doomsday Device on him, and that's how they ended the show. So overall, a fun show here. I really enjoyed it. Some good matches, and I guess for your first real wrestling show, it was a very positive experience.
Yeah. We forgot about Jethro flirting with the I like to flirt shirt girl.
There were some women in this audience sitting next to the entranceway, and they were dressed very skimpy, I would say.
Did not go well.
No, and one of them had a shirt that said, "I like to flirt." Oh, Charlie Haas thought this was Nashville.
Yeah, for damn sure.
He's like, Asheville, I already said we're going to retire. Damn it, I got to do it now.
Like, fuck it.
Too late to go back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's my review of the Ring of Honor War show from Asheville, North Carolina. I hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this show in the comments, and thanks for watching.